Welcome back for we have chat with the topic of the beautiful EMW or BMW, you can call it what you want.
What a great day to be alive!
Not usually what you want, it depends on the build year, but it's a mixture. As you see, I have a lot of parts for the beauty to bring her back to the BMW. So after World War II edition and not the edition out of the 50s. So I unloaded the beauty down from the trailer. I checked spark plugs. I got an idea about the timing and checked everything over there, checked spark and stuff like that, and now I'm a little bit confused about the hole in the carburetor, but seems to be just fine. So we have spark. I cleaned the rusty tank as good as I could, and as you can see, there is a beautiful filter in there, and then you might see inside it's a little bit rusty, but not anymore with chips and stuff like that. Looking pretty gorgeous right from the factory. I doubt it, but anywho, that's usually not my concern. My concern is about the gearbox, because the previous owner told me he shot the gearbox, and I checked it what can be the failure, and I figured out this. So I opened the top of the gearbox, and a little issue might be, hopefully just a little one, that I'm not really sure if you can see it. So you can change gears by feet on the left side, and you can change gears with the little handlebar on the right side. And if you switch the handlebar, this little knob and lever is doing a thing, but the screw from the lever is just loose as it can be. So look at this. This fucking loose is just maybe over drilled. I don't know what seems what usually is the mount. No, that's wrong, because I know it. I have another one. So that's the gearbox from my spare parts I have, and as you can see, the lever is just sitting tight over there, and it has a very different screw, I have to say, to be honest, with the safety hook on the top and the safety nut. So the safety nut is with the safety hook connected to the bolt, and my gearbox is at this point looking quite different, and I don't know, I really can't reach the bottom without pulling the whole gearbox out and reach it when I disassembled everything. So that's really pain in the ass. So I'm not really sure how I can fix this stuff. So now if I'm trying to switch, it's doing its thing, but not really good. So must be changing to the third and fourth, but there's nothing happen. So that must be number one usually. Second, third, and fourth. I guess that's already the fourth. I have to count. So changing topic, I installed pre-fuel filter, and there's another fuel filter right before the petrol reaching the carburetor. I checked connections and stuff like that, and actually I lost the control light. That's pretty good. And now I'm going step by step forward to bring the thunder. So, checking for fuel. Nothing happened. So now checking also the bolts. I guess nothing is in there, because fuel is just sucking if the bad boy is running, you know, because of the vacuum. So I built my own flywheel nuts, fly nuts, as you can see. Bleep bloop it down. What is the right term of this alien? So just convenient. I took a washer, bend it, and now you can go without a tool to your bolts, you know, and check. I never see that again. All right. So it's drier than Britney Spears back in the day. Perfect. So got some two-stroke petrol. Means one element of petrol is connected with 0.33 elements of oil. So you know what I mean. Now I'm filling the bolts, and then let's see if the baby is sucking fuel on its own, or is something happen with, I don't know. Carburetor must be okay, because I already rebuilt it on my way, but that's maybe for the first glance enough. So now putting back my fly nuts. So what is the term? Fly nuts or what? So gearbox, I just leave it open. Let's see what's gonna happen. And if the baby is turning on, I have to watch the O2, you know, because it's just a tiny shed and the exhaust is doing bad things doing operating engine. So check. Let's see what is gonna happen. So I forgot the battery for sure. So I'm back. I took this bad boy because it got the heavy duty handlebar. Nope. But I got pretty special wiring, because I'm not a mechanic, so don't judge me. It just have to fire up. So do I need something to control? Okay. The yellow one must be positive and the brown one must be negative. So nothing is jiggling and screaming and sizzing. That's good. And you should go over here. So I already checked that before, so it's proved technology. So now I would say everything is checked. So we have something in the, you know, see, can you see the level? I see the level. So petrol is usually in the tank area, which is good. Doing fire, I have to watch out for this. So let's put the phone into the shelter and let's see what's gonna happen. Just fire right away, right? I don't know what is the problem. Ugh. So let's see. That must be on. Nothing. Driving. So we have light. That means the gearbox sounds just terrible. I don't know what's wrong. Oh. Goodness gracious. Just check again. So. Do we have light? Yeah. Light means we have. As you can hear, she's not sucking fuel and it's a little bit dusty in, so it's really foggy in here. I solved a little bit the problem doing fresh air inside the door. But yeah, good news, the boy is running and sounds not so bad. Bad information, the gearbox is just jiggling around and not shifting actually. If I'm hitting the clutch, the noise is gone for sure. If the baby is just running, then the sounds are just awful. Okay, just the light. So maybe I have to do something with the spare gearboxes, but this is not drivable, and the bad boy is not sucking fuel enough. It's not enough. All right, but we have spark. We have a good sound, so no drivetrain noises, just the gearbox noise. Otherwise, running under good compression, I would say. The three-wheeler. I don't know what I should do with the three-wheeler. So maybe you have good ideas. My plan is to bring her back to a two-wheeler. I already got 90 point, no, not 90 point, I would say 98.50689% of the parts. Just missing some Melange stuff. But Could be worse to build an old after World War II motorcycle and bring her back, maybe with a 2 muffler. Alright? I would like to see a 2 muffler at least. So, 4-wheel shed. Thanks for joining. Please like, subscribe and share off the footage if you don't have. I'm a little bit tired, sorry for that. And see you next time, maybe with the topic of the gearbox. I have to read a little bit before I take it apart, and maybe I can fix the nut, I don't know. So let's see what's happened tomorrow, but for that I have to figure out the fuel problem. Maybe just some stuggy muddy. See you next time on a 4-wheel shed.